JC here, and welcome to the channel. This week's video, we're going to be in Milwaukee, Wisconsin for the USA Nationals Olympic and sprint distance race. So I flew in here last night, doing a quick 2-mile run just to get the legs loose, and then go to the expo, get checked in, and then kind of just get ready for tomorrow's Olympic race. Let's go check out the expo.
I feel the warmth of your skin. I feel the touch of your hand. Love you with all of my heart. Makes me tremble within. Love the smell of your hair. I'm here in my bed. Without your love, I am out of place. And without you, I am just a trace. I wanna be with you always, 'cause that is what my heart says. I wanna be with you always, 'cause that is what my heart says. I wanna be with you always, always, 'cause that is what my heart says. Sparkle in your, I wanna be with you always, always, 'cause that is what my heart says. I'm in a better place. I know I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better, I know I'm in.
All right, bike is all checked in, all dialed in for tomorrow, ready to race.
Already.
Should be a fun day. First time seeing the professionals. Got to see Lionel Sanders, Sam Long, Jan Frodeno, Christian Blumenfeld. It was super cool.
Really awesome. They were like
cool
right in front of us transitioning. It was cool.
Yeah, it's cool to see how they transition, put their socks on. Glad we came down. Time to go back, rest for tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. It is Saturday morning, Olympic race distance time. So I found out 10 minutes before transition was going to close that I needed to be down here. So left the hotel, bag was packed, ran probably a 6-minute mile, which I've never done in the sandals. Not really 6 minutes, but finally made it down here. I couldn't rack my own stuff in my bike, so one of the guys did it for me, luckily, which was super cool. But yeah, we're down here, nerves are gone, heart rate was up for a while, but time to relax. I started my swim in like 30 minutes, and then yeah, it should be race day. It should be a fun one. My wife's gonna film, so hopefully she gets some good footage, and yeah, we'll see you after the race. All right, let's get ready for the swim start in about 15 minutes. Let's get it. finished with the Olympic distance. Man, that humidity was tough, but definitely I'll go over when we get back to the hotel, my race, my swim, bike, and run. But so fun, just I'm happy to finish and, you know, be doing this. Like, you know, a lot of people aren't blessed enough to be able to do things like these, so it's nice to be able to do this, that's all. Anyway, cool people out here, great group. Go back, eat some food, get hydrated, and ready for tomorrow's sprint. All right. USA Nationals Olympic distance race recap. So it's going over the race. Started off a little rocky, so I thought I could get to the transition a little bit later because my start time was later. And then I got a call from Liz, a friend of mine, that they were closing the gates in 5 minutes. So I had to grab all of my gear. It's about a 0.8 mile run. Ran as fast as I could down there and didn't make it in time, but they did set up all my stuff for me at my bike. I just couldn't go into transition. So nothing was really set up the way I do it. There was no water on my bike, but at least I got to race. So swim started off, okay, we had a dock start, so a hand was on the dock. I tried to push off the top of it and slipped and kind of just lost my footing. So I had to wait for a few people to go and then I started off. It felt pretty good when my right goggle kept filling with water about every 400 yards. So I had to flip over, drain it, push it back in. Never had that issue before, so I'm gonna have to look at the tightness on the goggle, but definitely it was annoying to say the least. Buoy's sighting was really good. My swim time was a lot slower than I wanted it to be, but I was happy with the swim. Hopped out of the water, got into transition 1. So I had to hop on the bike and then put my own water into the bike just to, did I sip through the straw? Sorry, I'm tired still. But yeah, like I said, nothing was really set up, so just jumped on the bike, grabbed the gear. My T1, I'm not sure the time, but I think it was around 4 minutes, which isn't too bad for having to still do all that. Hopped on the bike course, I think it was like 25 miles, averaged like a 19.8 miles per hour, which I'm happy with. It was a beautiful course, really cool to ride on the freeway and then coming back down. Did see a couple wrecks. Some guy was flat on his face for quite a while, so I'm hoping that he's okay. But yeah, you got to be careful out there. Ran out of water about mile 20, so I think I only brought like 36 ounces of water, which I should have had a little bit more. I was trying to do more water and sodium during this race just because it's so humid here, just different from what I'm used to racing in. But yeah, I ended the bike, got onto transition 2, got the shoes on, water belt, hat, and then headed out. First 2 miles were super smooth. I was cramping the whole time in my quads, but I was still holding like a 10-minute pace per mile, which is what my goal is for these races nowadays. Then around mile 2.5, I just started slowing down. The humidity got me. I was a little short on my carbohydrates because I didn't have a gel on the bike as well. So I was just kind of backtracking and trying to catch up most of the race. But run, you know, I just kind of pushed through and just went at a pace that felt comfortable for me. I wasn't trying to break any records here or anything. Just have a fun day. That's why I'm doing this. But yeah, having my wife at the finish line and a couple friends there, it was really cool and great race. Time to get set up again for tomorrow. Tomorrow is the sprint distance race, so this will be my first time doing back-to-back races. Sore, but I'll be ready for tomorrow. So keep you updated how that race goes.
That's a great experience by Ashley. Stick the last part of the
USA Nationals sprint distance. So it was really good. Swim started off great. I got a really good push off of the dock. So you have one hand on the dock for the swim start. So I was able to get a good push off and then get a pretty good lead, not lead, but in the front pack with everyone swimming. Some reason I just can't swim straight because my watch keeps saying I swam, I think, an extra 150 yards. And that's why my time is not what I think it should be because I'm swimming extra distance. So I need to work on sighting a little bit better and trying to hit those buoys straight on. But swim felt really good, got out of the water, good transition time, got on the bike. Bike was really smooth, put out some good watts. I think it was averaging 180 for the race. Winds were extremely bad. It was the windiest ride I've ever had on my tri bike. So during the downhill fast parts, I wasn't staying aero, and just for safety reasons, kind of held up and held the handlebars. But yeah, I had a good transition, T2, got the shoes on, just grabbed the water bottle, hat, glasses, and then headed out. My whole goal for the run was just to keep a quick cadence. When I do that, I tend to run a lot faster. So with that said, this was the fastest 5K that I've ever run in my whole life. And that's after a swim and a bike. So very, very happy with that. I think I averaged like 8:57 minute per mile, which my fastest time before that was like 9:55 or something crazy. So just keeping those feet really fast helped me keep the speed up. I think the first mile went out a little too hard, but I was able to recover mile 2 and 3. But we had an awesome time. Thank you so much for Danielle, my wife, for being out there and filming and just being so supportive. And we had a blast going around town and just enjoying time without the kids and just being together. It was such a good experience. USA Nationals did not disappoint. There were so many cool athletes, just really young people that it was cool to see people that young doing this. This wasn't around when I was growing up, so I wish it was. But yeah, off to the next one.
We're going to the Brewers game.
Who are they playing?
The Pirates.
Oh, Pirates. Rooting for the Brewers. All right, just left the Brewers game. We left the mid 8th inning. They were getting their butt kicked, and we wanted to grab a taxi or Uber. So
Yep, it was fun though. It's a really cool stadium.
Yeah, really cool stadium. Highly recommend coming here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Next up, I have a half marathon trail race here in Sandy, Utah. So it's called the Corner Canyon Trail Half Marathon. So 7 weeks to prep for that, but catch you guys on the next one.
You